Hello, Dental Team listeners. This is Kiera, and I hope you're having just an incredible day. I hope life is incredible for you. And today, I just want to highlight that Q1 is almost over. Can you believe it? We're almost a fourth of the way through 2025. And today, I wanted to ask you, are you on track for your best year yet? Because I want to make sure that we break this down to ensure that you are thriving in 2025 and that success is predictable for you rather than just happenstance. So today, you guys, if we go through that reviewing our Q1 of what we did well, what we missed, how we can improve, are we on track, are we off track? This is going to really be able to help you find the opportunities for growth to make sure that you are thriving in 2025. Today, I'm going to break it down into 3 simple steps for you, tactical, practical, as always. You guys know I'm Kiera Dent, owner and CEO of Dental A Team, where we are a consulting company founded upon making your life easy, more fun, and more fulfilled. We do that through you as a person. We also do that through making sure you're profitable. Let's cut the stress. Let's make sure you're profitable, aiming for at least 20 to 30% true profit, post everything else. And then we also do it with system and team engagement and top to bottom systems for your team to thrive. Truly, it's what we're about. We love working with teams. We love working with dentists. Our consultants are experts in the field. They have been in every single position in the practice, making sure that your life is easy, fun, and that you feel like you have someone in your court with you that has the answers for you, has the solutions for you, and can ensure that you are successful and profitable. So today, you guys, we are going to go through this. It is going to be a concise, action-packed episode. I cannot wait. So let's dive in. Step number 1 to make sure you are on track through Q1 is I want you to actually go back through and assess how do we do based on our metrics this year. If you are not tracking KPIs, key performance indicators, today is a great day to start that. Your team should be tracking. We should be able to look at Q1 and see where were we on track, where were we off track, why were we off track, and what's going forward. I love to be doing this every single week and then really assessing every single month. If you haven't gone to do that, rock on. It's the time to do it. You still have 3 quarters left. Let's make sure that you're super successful for that. So things that I like to look at are production, collections, new patients, case acceptance. We want to make sure we've got our hygiene reappointment. What's our hygiene percentage? We want to make sure we're looking. Those are like the main key things. And then I really always dig into profitability. Like I said, we aim for our offices to be at a 20 to 30% profit margin post paying their doctors. I like you to have free cash flow in there. And so really looking at that, but also if we can dig into the nitty gritties of how's our AR, how are our cases coming across? What are we presenting? What are we closing? How is our hygiene team producing? How are we doing with our new patient count? Are we getting those raving fan referrals? And if not, what's the one area that we're going to highlight, or 2 or 3 in Q2 to make sure that we actually get on track? Also, we look at our annual goal, which I hope that you have set because it gives us kind of the benchmarks. To me, these are like the mile markers. Q1's a mile marker, Q2's a mile marker, Q3's a mile marker to make sure in Q4 we actually hit where we are trying to go. We are at mile marker 1 of the year. Where are we at? What needs to be adjusted to make sure by Q4 we actually crush our goals and we do it with ease? Did we maybe get hit with some snow? Did we maybe get hit with some sick days? What was it? Let's not make excuses. Let's learn from it and project and move forward. So right now, I want you all to block out 30 minutes this week to go look through Q1 metrics and compare them to where we want to be by the end of the year. I recommend doctors and office managers do this. Go and look at it separately and then come together collectively. You can also do this with your leadership team. It's a really great time for you to block that time out right now and make sure you're on track. All right, step number 2. Evaluate our team's efficiency and morale. Why? Oh, because if we don't have a team that's synergistic, we actually are not able to have long-term success. Think about when we watch sports. I mean, hello March Madness, hello football season, hello all of them. You can tell teams that are synergistic and working well together, and you can tell teams that aren't. And something that's really paramount in team synergy is, can we tell each other when we're off track and not have it be eggshells? I really love the book 5 Dysfunctions by Patrick Lenciani. It's really a great way for you to see your team health. There's also difficult conversations don't have to be hard. There's ways that we can, crucial conversations if we're struggling with this, but really how do we actually do this? And are we checking in one-on-one monthly with each of our team members and getting honest feedback? Are we celebrating the wins and acknowledging the shortcomings? Are we looking for support and training that we need to have? Where are we at? But this is something that's so important to have really truly team efficiency and morale, because if we're not operating as a strong team, we're not going to make it to the finish line. And so having that like true focus right now on it is going to honestly be able to help you all truly flourish and thrive in 2025. All right, step 3. I want you to adjust and refocus our annual goals, looking at where we are, where we need to go, what do we need to be changing or adjusting to make sure that we're there? We might need to adjust right now. We might need to say, like, we got to be a little more flexible here. This is something we didn't plan for. Maybe we lost an associate. Maybe we lost a hygienist. Maybe we lost an office manager. Some of those things, if they're out of our control and they truly will impact us, we do need to adjust. If we've lost a provider, we've got to adjust those goals. Otherwise, we're chasing a dream that we can't quite get. And so I don't like to create excuses, but I also want to make sure that we have flexibility within the rigidity. So we've got the strong goals that we've set. We also have the flexibility of, if life happens, we're not making excuses, but we're actually coming to the table. So what do we actually need to do? Where are we at? What are the top priorities that we did really well in Q1? And what do we need to be setting up for Q2? I love the model of traction by Gino Wickman. This is something we work with a lot of our offices on. It's what we were building within our in-person community, where we really are helping you assess your business every single quarter. Just these simple 3 points. We have a deeper dive that we do within our teams to make sure that we're quickly adjusting, but not adjusting too quickly, that we're able to give them the momentum and the traction that our teams need. So for this, like I said, we need to assess where we are, take 30 minutes and look to see where we are. What did we do well in Q1? Where are we off track that we need to get back on track? 2, look at our team efficiency. How are we working together as a team, and what do we need to change? And then 3, adjust and refocus our goals to make sure moving into Q2 that we are actually set up for success. I love this. So I want you to revisit your annual goals, break them into Q2 action steps. Like I said, I love to do it in traction. I love to do this with our offices. It's something very fun and fulfilling for me. We do it as a team. We have a coach that comes and meets our leadership team. We break it down to our departments and make it really easy. So 3 steps, you've got them. You know where we need to set the time aside now. Wherever you are on the journey, high five. This is where we are. We got here. And this is also, if there was a hard quarter, Tony Robbins is one of my favorites. And he says, if it's a hard quarter, something that's just really beating us down, we just look at that and say, well, hello, we finally have a worthy opponent. If we're riding high, we're doing everything, we're on such a good roll. Amazing. Ride that high, ride that wave, because a worthy opponent will show up at some point. We do not fall apart. We do not break down. We look at it, we face it, we figure it out, and we rise again with a true plan. You guys, it's truly so important for you to assess where we at. We have 3 more quarters. Let's make them the best quarters. Let's make sure you're thriving in 2025. I am happy to share with you a Q1 checklist. Whatever we can do for you, DM us, email us, hello@thedentally.com. You guys, please subscribe. We have newsletters every single week that come out to you. So if you want, head on over to our website, thedentally.com, for more dental leadership insights. Dentally team is truly committed to you thriving in 2025. And if you're like, hey, I could really benefit from one-on-one, of having someone there with me, benefiting from a community that's there to support you, having a structure that air quotes forces, but we really do. We hold you accountable to it to make sure you're deep diving on your business. Reach out. This is what we do. hello@thedentally.com. As always, thanks for listening. And I'll catch you next time on the Dentally Team podcast.